Good morning and welcome to today's satsang. A couple days ago, I got to speak with a beautiful young lady. She was my neighbor when I was a young mother. She was 8, coming from a very broken home, raised by a father who struggled himself as an immigrant from Mexico. She had told me a story about him, how him and his siblings would only go to school every 4th day because they had one pair of shoes that they had to share amongst all of them. And they could only go to school in their town in Mexico if they had shoes. So you can imagine the potential of her upbringing, and I will spare you the details, but it involved abuse, it involved struggle, addiction, and even in herself, behaviors that were illegal in her adolescence. And when I spoke with her recently at the age of 21, I sat in awe as she was able to glean from all of these experiences a deep wisdom that rivals with the wisdom of the sages. And I am reminded that it is through the road of trials that we are only then able to tap into these deeper truths. It is through the pain that we begin to ask and seek out answers that are beyond this 3D experience, beyond the finite mind. And one thing I noticed in her is this period of becoming. She is losing the old identity of who she was, right? And yet she doesn't know who she's fully becoming. It is the classic story of the butterfly. I see in her the potential, the wisdom, and yet she still holds on to that story that involves shame and is discouraged. But yet she can't help herself that when she meets people, including the doctor that she's working under right now, they can't help but take her under their wing because they see in her what she doesn't yet see fully. But she sees enough. She's left that experience that she had in adolescence behind, and she embraces sobriety in her own unique way. And she has her own apartment, and she has a relationship, and she has a job. And she's right now contemplating, do I become a doctor? Is it possible? Is that my story? And so I ask you, where are you focused on? What part of your hero's journey are you in? And are you able to see every experience that you've had as the experience that brought you to where you are today, and it was a necessary step along your way? Can you see how those traumatic experiences broke you open for you to uncover deeper truths? I invite you, when you ask the question, when you respond to the question, who am I? Tell the story from the essence of who you are. You are a beautiful journeyer, a master of your fate as you step into the story and you identify with who you are becoming. Yes. I wish you a wonderful journey. I love you. Namaste.